Hey YouTubers, here's a first look review of a battery pack and an FM transmitter. They connect anything Bluetooth through your car stereo, and they have music card slots and an iPod connector. So let's check this thing out. We're gonna connect this sucker up. All right, we're connected. Let's find something to play off the cell phone.
And they'll reverse it. Near side, Sayersville. Down the sideline.
All right, that's a video clip from Ohio State beating Michigan last night.
Here's Dobbins again, and he'll put
Hold on a second.
running it. They'll get in. J.K. Dobbins.
Good job, J.K. Let's see if I can pull up some of my YouTube stuff.
Wanted to move to someplace warm.
But he wanted to.
There's an ad. So, you want to do podcasts, you want to do music from your phone, all that good stuff. You can connect the phone to it. It works pretty well. I don't have the greatest speakers in the world. Like, here's a video. You can see my phone going.
Google, open YouTube.
So there you go.
YouTube.
That's a good connection. So next, what are we going to see next? I got the old school iPod with like old music, which, it's YouTube, so I can't play things for very long. They give you a little connector. It goes in here. Triumph. That's a very underrated band. Let's see how it comes out. Starts out low and it gets louder. Alright, so the iPod works off it. So that's fantastic, right? Now I'll probably get copyright problems. So why did I buy this? Look, I got an old cassette deck in this, and I didn't want to spend $300 or $400 right now. I should upgrade my speakers and all that, but this is going to work. It's also really difficult for me to do phone calls when I'm driving the RV. It's just terrible. I can't hear and it just irritates me. So there's that. Let me go back. I'm gonna hook the phone back up. Oh, gotta unplug this. I guess it would help if this was a little bit longer. You can also plug in, because there's USB slots. But it makes it really staticky. So it's not too bad, but if you try to plug in, I think it makes the static pretty bad. So if I got a downside, I would say I don't think the plugs do very well. If you get this right, the static's not too terrible, but that's not a great feature, let's be honest. But you can also make calls from it. Let me try calling Marquette Tourist Park. Alright, it works.
Thank you for calling Tourist Park Marquette. We're currently not in the office. Please leave your name and number and we'll give you a call back when we can. Our office hours are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thanks.
So I hung up. So it will work to make phone calls. Just not happy about the static. I got to see if I can figure out something to make it better. But my initial review is it works very well other than all the static. And that could be a 20-year-old RV. Maybe I try it in the car and see how that goes. I think we learned it might be time to replace the speakers in the RV as well. Alright, it connected. So as you can see, that's from the phone. We'll let Michigan have a little bit of a moment, make them happy. Things turn badly then.
Here's Dobbins again, and he'll pick up the first down. And Ohio State running it. They'll get in. J.K. Dobbins.
There we go.
Easy does it.
Oh, Olave's good. Okay, Dan, stop. So, what did we learn? It's not this. It's not the fault of this. It's the RV. So actually, I was about to say this didn't work very well, but as you can see, in the car it works very well. So I have to check why it's getting such a bad connection and so much status in the RV, because I bought it for the RV. I got a very nice sound system in the car. DVD player and all that. You know, it's a 2009, so it had a lot of cool stuff for 2009. But I would recommend this now. Car FM transmitter. What company makes it? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I got a feeling it came from China. But if you're looking for one of these, I'll put a link in the description block. What I kind of like is it's got this long bendable arm, so you can put it in a lot of places. I also... I know. Turn the car off now. We don't need that anymore. Now if I can just figure out how to make it work for the vehicle intended, my RV, that would be just wonderful. Alright, YouTubers, I bought another little thing before Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so I'll throw it in with the review for this and give you a little bit more information. But I hope this was helpful. Alright, we always need handy little gadgets. Here's a handy little gadget. I'll show you what it is. Because of the traveling and the RV stuff, I like these things. And this is a new battery pack. Small. Most of them I have are just too big if you're lugging them around in your pocket. I thought this flat one could fit in a pocket pretty well. It's not any bigger than a credit card. I mean, if you look at the size of it, that's about the size of a credit card. I'm glad they offered me good luck. So I got it for 15 bucks. It's 5,000 milliamps, which it should be able to charge my cell phone 5 or 6 times on one charge. 2 outputs like most of them. There's a charging in the center, which you're not going to be able to see. One of them is 2 amp and one of them is 1 amp charging. Kind of standard now. Weighs about 5 ounces. And I got it for 15 bucks-ish, so I think that's a good deal. If you're looking for a small one, this one from, I don't even know how to pronounce stuff anymore. Metecsmart. Metecsmart, maybe. Let's call it Metecsmart. And I'm also happy with this FM transmitter, you know, to connect my cell phone, do podcasts, listen to music, connect an iPod right to it. It's also got a slot where you can put memory cards with music in them. So it's got a lot of things. I just got to figure out why it didn't sound so good in my RV. If it's my speakers or maybe if it's wiring to the 12-volt outlet, I don't know, but there was a lot of static. But if you don't have that issue, for 17 bucks, I thought this was a pretty good deal. All right, I plugged it into my Duracell battery pack, mainly just to be able to take a picture of it, and I learned something. It'll show me the voltage when I plug it into this to see how it's doing. There's 2 USB slots on it. It is very finicky. It loses its connection pretty easy. Alright, YouTubers, we're going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work this way. We're connected. Okay. It might be... It's hard to tell. It's probably the speakers. Take that out. Connected again. See, that doesn't sound too bad there. So that doesn't sound too bad. I guess it's just trying to seat that in there properly in my RV. Another J.K. Dobbins touchdown. So, there we go. I would recommend this. It's good for what it is. Now have a great and wonderful day. I don't think the Duracell battery pack did a lot. It's an old RV, you know? I just have to deal with, can that $16 thing suffice? Or do I have to spend the money to upgrade? Because it is rough listening to a not great stereo, because I do like my music. All right, great and wonderful day. This is going to help for now, and it'll definitely help with the phone aspect.